Howdy peeps, it's me, Natalie.
And JoJo.
And we're back with Travel Tuesday on a Tuesday. Anyways, today we are covering Ubud, Bali. And we have two different videos that we're going to be filming on Bali just because we have so many beautiful footages. And we are also excited to be sharing other destinations that we went, so make sure to subscribe. That way y'all can follow us on our Seminyak, Bangkok Round 2, and Beijing tour. So anyways, after our hectic adventure landing in Bali, we hired a driver. His name was Agong. I found him on Instagram. And so he took us around Ubud for the first 3 days. He was so sweet, and so we will leave his link below because he is a must hire. The price is very reasonable, and he's not one of those tour guides that are gonna be on your butt the whole time. You know, he kind of just let you do your whole thing. But anyway, so Ubud is about 45 minutes away from the airport. And so we decided to rent like this most beautiful villa like that I've ever stayed in. I don't know, I can't describe it. And if it were up to me, I'd be a brat and not share the place because I don't want anyone else to stay there. But I'm gonna leave the link below.
It's too good not to tell.
Yeah, like you guys need to experience the place if y'all go to Ubud. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of other places there too, but this place is for sure like met every criteria and more.
You even get butlers.
Yeah.
Your personal little Jeffries.
Personal little Jeffries. Our my favorite was Princess. She made sure everything was taken care of, like perfectly done.
Yeah.
But apart from our villa, on day one we started on the tour with TEGENUNGAN waterfall. TEGENUNGAN. If you are looking for a waterfall to visit, there are so many to explore. This one isn't too far from Ubud, and wasn't just a nice place to go look at. They do have a restaurant above so that you can eat and enjoy like a really beautiful waterfall. I don't know, I think the pics on Instagram are a lot more prettier, and it was because the water was super dirty. Sometimes during the year, like the water is a lot dirtier just because of the rainfall. But there are a lot of photo opportunities if you can bypass all of the tourists. There are some other waterfalls y'all want to go check out. They were on my list, but unfortunately we didn't have time to go look at them.
They're a lot further too.
Yeah, they're about 2 hours up north.
Further or farther?
Further. 2 hours up north of Ubud, north of Bali, and it was ALING-ALING waterfall and SEKUMPUL waterfall. We'll ping those below too so we don't mess them up.
We probably don't even do it at the same level anymore.
I know.
I'm like over here. So the next place we went to was GAJAH. I'm not sure, but it's translated to Elephant Cave.
Just say the Elephant Cave.
The Elephant Cave. So this was built in the 9th century, and it served as a sanctuary. It is believed to have been built as a place for spiritual meditation. And it's really cool the way it's characterized. Like, it has all these menacing faces that are carved into the stone, whose purpose is assumed to be the warding off of evil spirits. So anyways, the primary figure was once thought to have been an elephant, hence the name Elephant Cave. Although other sources state that it was named after the stone statue of the Hindu god Ganesh. Something like that. And he was characterized by having the head of an elephant. So it's a small little temple that you can walk through. And luckily, like when we went, we were the only people there. When we it wasn't too busy. Another little fact: ladies, you're not allowed to enter any of the caves if you are PMSing. PMSing?
Or basically on your menstrual cycle.
Yeah, because I bet women probably PMS even if they're not bleeding.
For some reason, like, you're not allowed to get in.
Like, it's disrespectful. If you're bleeding.
Yeah.
So
keep that in mind. Take your birth control.
Yeah.
Next up, The Bali swing and TEGALALANG rice terrace.
Which rice terrace?
The TEGALALANG. I hope I'm saying it right. Again, we will ping it down below. This is one of the most famous tourist objects in Bali. It's famous for its beautiful scenes of rice paddies. There are different sections that you go down, and so you pay to get a ticket to go to the rice terrace. But on your way down, there's going to be like so many different sections where people will stop you and ask for a donation. And they'll have it set up to where it looks like a ticket booth where you have to pay. But it's like everyone's going to be asking for a donation. So don't feel like you have to give everyone a donation. So just try to bypass all of them. Just don't make eye contact.
That works.
Oh, after the rice terrace, make sure you get on a Bali swing and enjoy the scenery. They have an easy swing and a high fast swing.
No. Extreme.
The extreme swing. And guess which swing I got on? The extreme. I got on the fast one, but told them to go slow. But at least I did it, because I hate heights.
Don't try to fool them. I went on the extreme, and she was gonna get on the normal one until she saw that I was getting on the extreme, and then she got all this confidence and was like, oh, I can do extreme too. So after the Bali swing, another place to check out is the TIRTA EMPUL.
TIRTA EMPUL.
Is that right? That was nice.
Very servant of you.
That was very cool. But this is another important temple complex and holy mountain spring. So the myth behind this, it tells the story of this Balinese ruler known as Mayandenawa, something like that. And he is a Hindu influencer, and he is being depicted to have defied the influence of Hinduism. So the legend goes that the god Indra sought Mayandenawa's subdual, and it was here that through his magical powers, Mayandenawa created a poisoned spring from which Indra's exhausted troops drank. So Indra noticed that his men have fallen sick and soon thrust his staff into the ground where a holy purifying spring spurted out. And this spring basically like cured the troops and even brought some of them back to life. So you basically go there and there's a whole ritual that you need to follow and do before you can like be rid of all your sins and like cure your body and, you know, embrace all these healing properties that it possesses.
Baby got to do it.
And yeah, I got in, I did it. It was pretty cool. It was very refreshing. I got through it. I felt pure once I got out.
But she didn't do it all, so we got her this little thing so we can take the rest of her demons out.
Because I didn't do the ritual properly. Shout out to Hillary, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you, Hillary. We haven't used it. We will.
We need to.
It's sage for anyone that doesn't know what that is, and it gets rid of like any unwanted spirits in your casa, which there's a lot.
We do not have any. You're just tripping.
No,
we do.
No.
I think you're the demon, and I think, you know, it surrounds you in your being.
I mean, I will not deny it, but now I have a magical stick. Oh, let's talk about LEMPUYANG.
Oh, this is mine too.
Yeah.
So AGUNG LEMPUYANG. This is a Balinese Hindu temple that's located on the slope of Mount LEMPUYANG, which was really cool. It actually erupted. So the day we went there, it erupted the night before. And so when we were driving, there's all these cars with like just film of ash all over them. And it was like smoking too.
It was like
it created so much like fog and stuff. But anyways, it's one of the highly regarded temples of Bali. It's represented by the highest peak at Mount LEMPUYANG, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, it's one of the 6 sanctuaries of the world.
There's 6 different temples, I believe. Don't quote me on this, but I believe there's 6 different temples to get to, and every journey to the next temple is like a bit harder. Like there's even a section where you have to get through like monkeys that are like fighting you. Who wants to fight a monkey? But yeah, I guess people take like big sticks because sometimes like the monkeys will attack you. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to get through all 6 temples. We went to the first one because even the first one took about 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a long line to get through it. But anyways, so there are these 6 holiest places of worship on Bali. So according to their belief, they're actually like these pivotal points on the island that are meant to provide like spiritual balance to the entire island of Bali. So it's cool. Mind you, it's about a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
From Ubud.
I freaking ate my foot when we got there because
it was we waited. How long did we wait? Maybe like an hour and a half. But then by the time we were up, because we did get there fairly early, we should have got there earlier. But like by the time we were done, then it was more of like a 3 to 4 hour line.
Yeah.
So it's get there early.
Oh, after that we went to TAMAN, GANGGA, which is another water palace. This is a formal royal palace of Eastern Bali. And it features tiered fountains, gardens, and stone sculptures of mythical creatures spouting out water into bathing pools. It's such a beautiful place, and you're surrounded by like huge koi fish. Like there's like these circle cement things that you can step on,
like stepping stones.
Like stepping stones.
These huge circular cement made.
What is this? What's our list? You tell me to put my foot on it and keep going.
And you can feed them for about 5 cents.
Yeah. On our way home, Agong asked us if we wanted to go try some tea and coffee and go to the plantation.
That was actually the best part.
Yeah. But if anyone ever said plantation to me, I'm like, hell no. It makes me think of like pilgrims and shit. So I was like, in my head, like, but I didn't want to be rude and say no. You know, like, I don't want to see your plantation. But I am so happy we went. Like, it was probably one of the coolest things to do there.
It doesn't sound like it'd be cool, but it was just so
Again,
cool.
Plantation. Maybe they should, like, say a different word.
They should, yeah.
But I'm glad we went because we wouldn't have came back with all of our freaking teas. We have ginger tea.
For when you're sick.
Bali coffee and cocoa.
For when you need a pick-me-up.
Mangosteen tea.
Oh, curing. This cancer curing properties.
No. Oh, yeah. And rosella tea for all the girls that are into beauty. I got that one. For beauty. Anyway, so first when you are brought to this place, you are brought in to look at the coffee beans and the cocoa and how the agriculture is actually grown. And then you are taken to see how it's processed. First, these beans are roasted and then smashed with like this huge muddler. And I had the honor of smashing coffee. I can put that on my resume.
So after you go through the jungle and like, you know, they teach you a little bit about it, they give you a sample of like 14 different coffees and teas. And the samples are really like generous. Like they're like good size samples.
Yeah,
like
they're not
enough
like
for both of us. Yeah, it's not just a sip. And it was for free too. So that was like the surprising part. It's like we got full off of 14 different samples, but they were so neat. Like you got to try all the ones that we just showed you, plus you know whole bunch more. And then there was the
except for the luwak coffee that was not free. You had to buy it, but it's like the priciest coffee in the world. And being the priciest coffee is not even the mind-blowing part. The main factor of its high price is from the uncommon method of its production. The coffee is eaten and then defecated by the luwak. The luwak belongs to the cat family. So the fermentation occurs as the coffee beans pass through the cat's intestines, and after being defecated with other fecal matter, they are collected.
And then you drink it.
And then you drink it. The fermentation is actually responsible for giving it that special flavor. So it's called the luwak coffee. So would anyone like to have a cat cappuccino?
Wow. Crappuccino.
No, it's cat puccino because it's a cat.
It comes from a cat.
And the cat's poo.
I get it. I thought you were trying to say crappuccino.
No, babe.
Oh, then I made up my own.
I think.
Would anyone like to try a cup of crappuccino?
No.
Oh, mine's good.
No, mine's better. Cat puccino.
Cappuccino? No, crappuccino.
No, anyone
I
wants
love
a
it.
Cappuccino. Anyway, it did not taste like poo. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
Oh my god. We almost forgot to talk about the monkey sanctuary.
Oh man.
So, the monkey sanctuary. It was such a really cool place to go to. So make sure you stop and look at the monkeys. They tell you not to look at the monkey in the eye. Do not feed the monkey. Do not pet the monkey. Do not do anything but look at the monkey.
And not in the eye.
And not in the eye.
Look at his belly.
So it gives you anxiety already coming in, because it's like, alright, so just like look at them from the corner of your eye, you know? But they're so freaking cute. There are monkeys everywhere eating their little sweet potatoes. One of them was playing with his little wiener.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, monkey.
And then one of them came up and grabbed my bracelet.
Oh, yeah.
And then one of them tried to eat her dress.
So yeah, do not miss out on that monkey sanctuary.
Yeah. I think that's all we have for you on Ubud. So keep an eye out, and we will post a Seminyak one hopefully in about 2-ish weeks.
Yep, we have Seminyak, Bangkok, Round 2, and Beijing. I don't know why I keep on doing this. It's cool. So we will see you guys next time. Toodles.
Have a good week. I don't want to say that.